Mari tiriat, Mari tiri tirako niala karye mayad, Tira shanatar osh niliari ko tajiala kash, Natiliari kiala kash nikosh natira etama tiro toro toban, Iliala taro toroban, Majiawan tadu kochanamiawan. Coming on to do timeline rift reparations kosonotosh lishashiyala shosana. The update, the integration of the lower 4 chakra portals through the Sirian timelines and rifts kashono tantiama jawan lashanidali alakara shinidi alara yakara. Coming to refresh in through the divine masculine, opening up through our fields. So this is anywhere through our fields where we're dealing with still with karmic infiltration, and we have coming through the timelines anywhere there's a sense of barrenness, as well dealing with AI interference, and we will come in to call out our energies, buffering Doramantilia through the indigo, Bachionora sealing through the violet, Mancholialia Karya At. And we will as well start to collapse out all false versioning of our twin interface. Pancho Chiala Tiala Chochiala Ach, Nila Talia Cholia Ach. Anywhere the lower domain interfaces have been corrupted, have been compromised, we're going to commence to refresh with the organic signature. We're going to run gate seals through all perpetration, all harvesting of our energies. Pancho tiana tiala tachora makiora parishota niela. So we come into the lower 4 stations through the Sirian gate phase, God Sonoto Doshan. And let's start to resurrect through the light sequence to get some activation and climatization into what's been called these dead zones. Pachon tiana chaliata. So activating each interface, each portal, starting with the root, Panto Sanatia, sealing in the indigo, commencing to open up through the star tetrahedron, Tato Chochiama, and dispensating down light sequencing to commence to boost and accelerate Tato Chiaman Tada At. And allowing this field to expand, to wash, to reclaim the domain. Tuning into the body, especially there's a lot of clearing coming through the divine feminine, into the root infrastructure. Let's soothe as we bring in our support. And up into the sacral, and just noting anywhere the tissues are starting to contract, toning and departicularizing, and let's bring in fluidity into the tissues. And building from the inside the spheres of the one. Lashni Tilia Tiara Kush Natilia Tilia Kush Antari up to the sacral, emerging in divine union, the root to the sacral through the pure light source, toning and harmonizing as we illuminate from the inside, reverberating out Daro Om Bad Totianat. Absorbing the light, running the frequency, updating the fractal field, spinning and accelerating, allowing the momentum of the sacral and root fusion to accelerate the field effect through the lower domains, to activate, to expand, to run compensations, as well again removing out versioning of false instances, false inserts along the timelines, past, present, and future. And we'll update arcing through the Emerald Covenant. And now run dispensation, so any codes that are missing or been hijacked, to bring these in and activate fully, buffering again through the violent and into the solar plex, aligning to the perfected solar gates. So pulling out all your energy that's been displaced through corrupted solar lines, ascension corridors, false architectures and interfaces, allowing this all to fall away. It looks like actually like scaffolding, just allowing this to collapse out from each side, from the masculine feminine field effect, and accelerating, now still acclimatizing into the root as we drop the solar energies down through the sacral into the root and activate further through the flame. And now calling up any instances of reptilian overlord energies which are anchored and infused into the lower domains. And coming up in your full strength and empowerment, as we start to dismantle and pull out their grid lattice, running the mirroring, running the seals, reclaiming our space as our domain, revoking and rescinding all contracts and agreements, streaming and merging through the horizontal, and into the heart, and arcing through the Emerald Covenant, new stationing of being, dropping the emerald tones down through the lower sanctuaries, dropping the libraries and reservoirs, La Kurushin Tialata. Simultaneously, we will allow the reptilian interfacing to decompose with inorganic streams within neutrality, that it does not create big toggle and pulls through our field, as it's so intertwined within our biological template, Tora Shanti Alat, that we come through, holding through alchemical grace, Tachiariacho Amanti Niti Bat, Namanchi Chichi Bat, Hotachi Chichi Bat, and soothing, transporting through the alchemical, through the flames of transmutation, and allowing now the flames to acclimatize, to accelerate, to uptake through the first source essence, and addressing through the refinement, and burning off and releasing out all constrictions, all binds, and this is inclusive into the timeline continuum This is into false architectures of the twin flame template. And up into the mind now, we are releasing out false infrastructure, false lattice. That we will not be mapped and traced based on our organic signature. Update through the third eye as we invoke reversals through the eye of the new that we reclaim the human template in its sovereign expression as our own, that we reassert through our light the domain of the one through the form, and all is harmonized back into the pure tones, the pure essence. Updating through the primary sequence, through the first instance, so we start to be released out from all observant stances, all external like voyeurism, into our field effect, into our energetic dynamics. This is repelled out and released, that we can be within our sanctity, within our abode, feeling safe and secure to resurrect through our light sequence, and updating through the feminine field effect, that she commenced to receive the masculine in through the root, and we will commence to resurrect all correct spin rates, all merge points. So working with the pink and the blue, allowing the blue to infuse and the pink to receive in, allowing the spins to uptake through the rotations, balancing through the third mind, that we feel the directives, we know and trust into the directives coming through the third mind of the higher expressions of being. And let's infuse this grid down into the body so that we trust our body, we trust our messages. Infuse through the vision fields, through the eyes, and let's as well release out any sense of rejection, any skews where we are broadcasting false signatures to the organic streams within the confusion, within from the corrupted operating systems that were at play, that commence momentums. We now drop this out, that we broadcast out the pure light, the highest expression of the love, being detached to all outcome, to all circumstance. The primary is asserted through the first essence, La Sora Om Para Saliyatela Om Nada Solatona Yama Tashinia Tatashotora Am, deepening into stillness. We will drop back through the God pool, Kora Natara Mora Antara Atiala, and as we drop back, we allow all that is not matching our field to be released up and out. Toshanali Titiala Katianora Om Ratotiana Kari Titiara Om Acharya Tari Om Tari Shitaria Kanayara Am. So this will release a lots of fear, confusion, mind control, Toda Antiara Ash. Big release off the heart. Katianora Nila Antiala Nand, coming to the refresh, toning into and through the neutrality, updating all sensory fields, Toda Nilian, into the new, acclimatizing into the new, Tationori Tilia, feeling the new, noting the contrast. Tora machia nachia loria nachia o tianaria nachoria nachia machia noria tiaria ko shatsuno chia machia loria kora preparing for migration. Tachio nori kia natia tiamatio ro tini tiara Tokianata, calling back all our stream effect, calling in to and through the embodiment, all aspects of our ranges, opening our channels through the pure light of Source, bringing our communications fully online, calibrating through the mind, offsetting all spins, sotogia, to come into perfect balance and harmony, recalibrating, holding strong through the core, through the one heart of being, tada nitaria natia naria nataria nataria natora noria natada soothing and stilling tada sira yaka. And so it is.